welcome to Variety Varnish. My name is Sheila and today I'm so excited to bring you another new collection from MJ Lacquer, and this collection is called Stronger Together, and I have these beautiful 7 polishes here for you today, and we're gonna live swatch it, and there's gonna be a swatch photo at the end. Stronger Together is very inspiring. I love that Janet did this at this time, especially. We all need a little bit of uplifting, and through the beauty of color and nail polish, this nail polish community has just come together so well, you know, just trying to uplift each other and just trying to, you know, share a little bit of positivity. And so this collection is inspired by words of encouragement, again, to help spread a little positivity and kindness through these absolutely beautiful colors. And so we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first polish I'm going to talk about is the namesake of the collection, and this one is Stronger Together, and it comes from the saying, together we have more in common than apart. And this is a beautiful blue polish with gold, copper, green crystal chameleon flakes and violet, pink, gold UCC mega flakes. This is an absolutely gorgeous polish that for me was opaque at 2 coats. This is perfect for the springtime. It's just sort of this beautiful combination of like light blue, periwinkle blue, powder blue. It's just a very beautiful base color. I'm not so sure that it's so unique, but it is definitely absolutely gorgeous. Again, this took me 2 coats to be opaque. I have had no problems with this polish. It stayed where you know, I put it. As usual, MJ Lacquer has a beautiful formula, and this honestly is a flaky that will rival a lot of what's out there right now in the indie world, and at a price point that is just so spectacular. And so this is Stronger Together. The second polish I want to talk about is Love, and love comes from the saying, together, let's love more today than yesterday. I think that's a song. This is a white base Crelly sprinkled with bright silver flakes and blue glass mosaic glitter. I have to say this was the surprise to me in the bunch. I did not really get attracted to sort of like this pearly, frosted, almost like very winter vibe to this base color, and I expected that the glitter payoff would be amazing on this polish, just because, you know, that's something to be expected from something like this. But this actually wowed me. You know, the fact that this is something that I don't gravitate towards and I actually was really impressed by says a lot about this polish. I didn't have to turn this upside down to get a good glitter payoff. You're gonna see in the live swatch, it was super easy to apply. Again, like, you know, this would probably be more appropriate for winter for me. This is something that I would wear in the winter versus, you know, the spring whites that we are at right now, and that's just me being a very seasonal wearer. But this polish is phenomenal for what it is. I loved the glitter payoff. I loved the formula. Again, it took 2 coats for me to be opaque, but I'm sure if you guys really don't want to see any visible nail lines, you can do 3 easy coats, and this is Love. The third polish I'm going to talk about is Joy, and joy comes from the saying, together let's celebrate joy every chance we get. And this is a yellow glitter Crelly mixed with mixed neon glitters, light micro gold flakes, and red shimmer. Now, I did turned this upside down for a few minutes before I actually swatched it, and unfortunately this needed to be manipulated, so I didn't get as much glitter payoff as, you know, all the other glitter Crellies that MJ Lacquer has made, and I'm so proud to say that I have all of them. I'm really happy about that fact. This one's base color also has that like shimmery frosted situation, so it's very hard to sort of do some glitter placement with the base, because the base will show any over manipulation, any brush stroke. So when I started sort of dotting these glitters where I wanted them to with, you know, the brush, it very much showed the placement and the fact that it was, you know, placed there, and it wasn't like from a natural brushing motion from the polish. So that is one of the challenges that I did encounter with this polish. Other than that, it's an absolutely beautiful base color. I do love the combination of glitter colors in here also. It looks positively wonderful with that base color contrasted. I love all these high contrast like glitter Crellies, but yeah, that's the only thing that I really had a bit of an issue with, was the fact that I couldn't get a good glitter payoff even with it being upside down. And then when I actually tried some glitter placement, it was super obvious because of that sort of pearly frosted base. But otherwise, if you're a yellow lover like me, I think this is worth working with. It's absolutely a beautiful, beautiful polish, and this is Joy. The next polish I'm going to talk about is absolutely my favorite in this collection. I'm just gonna put it out there right now, and this is Inspire. And Inspire is from the saying, together let's inspire one another with positivity. This is an off-white Crelli with violet, red, gold, green UCC flakes, crystal chameleon flakes, and aurora red gold shimmer. This, my goodness, I can't even say enough things about how beautiful this polish is. It truly is probably perfection. Like, honestly, it is perfection. The glitter combination, or the flaky combination in this polish, is just phenomenal. The base color is perfect. It's like that off-white alabaster color that I absolutely love. I am very, very attracted to these types of polishes, and so yes, this is not entirely unique to my collection. However, I will tell you guys that the formula on this one is absolutely phenomenal. No running, no pulling, just the perfect consistency, not too thick and not too thin. And that's the reason why I really, really absolutely love this polish. And it definitely just wowed me. I swatched this and I didn't want to take it off. This has a very similar mood to Painted Polish's Sugar Plum Sunset. So if you guys wanted that polish and couldn't get that because that was a PPU exclusive for December of last year, this is an absolutely great option. I think it also is very similar to my seashells, or your seashells is showing, which is, you know, the reason why I gave up my Sugar Plum Sunset. This is probably just a little bit more heavy with the purple flakies. Just absolutely beautiful. And I just actually recently picked up this glam polish that is called Shell Knot, which is probably a lot similar. I haven't tried this. I just picked it up on DSash. I didn't know I was getting this polish, but you know that I absolutely love these types of polishes, and it's just that this formula and the like glitter, not glitter, why do I always say glitter? The flaky payoff on this polish and the placement, it's just a seamless application, just an absolutely beautiful polish. So this is definitely my favorite in the bunch, and this is Inspire. So the next polish I'm going to talk about is Create, and Create comes from the saying, together let's create a better world for our children. So important. This is a thermal polish which transitions blue to clear with crystal chameleon flakes, violet red purple, and orange UCC flakes, and illusion pink flakes. This is another stunner, you guys. This is just absolutely beautiful. It gives me the same mood as the Cirque Colors. I think what is it called? Like Candy Coat collection. Those types of polishes. So positively gorgeous. The flakies on this is just what my friend Carolina from Gotta Love Polish would call happy flakes. Just absolutely gorgeous. Now, I've compared it to the Cirque, what do you call this? The Cirque Candy Coat collection. It gives me that kind of vibe. I have a couple of those. It's that kind of application, that kind of, just beautiful flaky goodness. But at the same time, I can also compare this to a lot of the recent releases from PPU that are like, blue or turquoise to clear thermals. This one though, I have to say, before it goes completely clear, there's that happy medium where it gets to that sort of grayish lavender blue. That is just stunning. I mean, it's just so dainty on the nail. My nails right now are, I'm actually wearing it right now. My nails right now are short, and so it doesn't give me that nice sort of gradient, that French tip look, because I couldn't, do that right now because of my short nails. But when it does transition from cold to warm, when it's warm, my goodness, that sort of pale lavender gray blue situation that's going on with like before it gets to clear, it's just so dainty. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Now, that being said, I didn't know what to do with this polish. I started with 2 coats, and I thought that, well, first of all, I didn't read the description, so I didn't know that it was going to transition clear. So I was like, ooh, why do I see a nail line on the warm, on the warm side, or on the warm state? So I did 3 coats, and the nail line definitely sort of got or disappeared a little bit more with 3 coats. But I think that the nature of this polish, given that it does transition clear eventually, you will probably see a visible nail line somewhat. But my goodness, I'm telling you guys, it's so dainty, it's so clean, versus in its cold state, the color is just so vibrant. This is a beautiful polish. It blew me away, and this is Create. The next polish I'm going to talk about is this beautiful pink flaky right here, and this is Hope. And hope comes from the saying, together, let's all strive to keep hope alive. So relevant in this day, in this moment in time. And this is a light violet Crelly with red gold microflakes, rainbow crystal flakes, blue violet, pink gold color shifting flakes, and purple copper green aurora shimmer. This is so gorgeous. I do love that sort of dusty violet pink quality of this base color. This is probably the sheerest polish that I have in this collection, even more sheer than, say for example, than Create. I definitely needed 3 coats for this one, even with my short nails. So yep, the base is sheer, but you also can contrast that to the amount of stuff that's in the polish. The base is sheer because these things just have to shine, and they do shine in this very sheer base. Just an absolutely gorgeous, super dainty color. Again, took me 3 coats to get opaque, but 3 very easy coats. The formula on these flaky polishes are just phenomenal. And again, they will rival any other flaky that's being released out there, and at a price point that is just mind-blowing to me. And this is beautiful, and this is Hope. So the next polish I'm going to talk about is Courage, and Courage is from the saying, together we can face challenges with courage. And this is a holographic black base with pink, green, gold crystal chameleon flakes, pink illusion flakes, and lime gold galaxy hollow glitter. This is beautiful, you guys. I'm a little bit at a loss for words as to how I'm going to describe this polish and how I'm going to place this polish. Basically because I don't normally gravitate towards these types of like, you know, packed silvery looking polishes. So I don't really have a lot of like comparison points or base points with this. All I can tell you is that it looks absolutely stunning on the nails. This is a swatcher's favorite among all of us who are swatching for MJ Lacquer. I've heard so many people rave about this polish. And so, yeah, I mean, application wise, I've had no issues. The formula is phenomenal. It stayed where I put it. And the fact that this is packed, and I mean packed, the fact that it was super easy to apply still, I think is a very, very good thing. And it speaks a lot to how well made this polish is. The color is beautiful. I always kind of feel like these silvery things, or, you know, like these cooler things are a little bit, tricky with my skin tone, but this looked beautiful on me, I thought. I loved wearing it. And so this is probably something that's up your alley, even though it's not up to mine. And this is Courage. So that's it, you guys. These are the 7 beautiful polishes from the Stronger Together collection from MJ Lacquer. These are going to be launching April 17th, and with that, she is going to be having a spring sale, which is 20% off of all polishes. No code needed, so the 20% off is just going to be taken out at checkout. And guys, this is like the best opportunity for you to try out the brand and try out some of these amazing polishes. And so creative, just so beautiful. So the sale, the 20% off spring sale, is going to run from April 17th at midnight to April 24th at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, the website is www.mjlacquer.com. Make sure to also follow the brand on Instagram at MJ Lacquer, and they also have a Facebook, which is obviously called MJ Lacquer. And so, this is just such an amazing, amazing collection to be released at this time. Really so uplifting, and the beauty in this polishes are just amazing. So if I have to pick my top 3 favorites, you already know my top one is definitely Inspire. Inspire is something that, I gravitate towards, that the formula is just phenomenal, and it's just so beautiful. So if you guys love like white crowleys that are not really white, if you like flakies, this is just such a phenomenal polish. So that's my top 1. My second would be the thermal called Create. I told you guys I loved the warm state of this polish, and I also love the stark contrast between the warm state and the cold state. Just a beautiful, beautiful flaky thermal. And then the third would be Courage, just because this is something that I don't gravitate towards, so I don't have an opinion of it, and yet when I swatched it, I absolutely loved it. I thought it looked phenomenal on me. It applied so beautifully. I've seen my friends sort of wear this type of polish, and it looks beautiful on them. I never really knew how it looked on me, and it's just phenomenal. So yeah, thank you so much for being here with me to chat about anything and everything nail polish. If you guys haven't already, please consider subscribing so we can chat more about, new brands like MJ Lacquer that are coming out with these phenomenal collections, or about anything and everything nail polish, really. And so there's that bell button there for notifications. And I hope everybody is staying safe and staying well and healthy. And I will catch you again later in my next video. Bye.